The thing before the thing. That's what we're going to talk about today. And the reason why I want to share this is because it will help you release attachment and also resistance, which is extremely important for the thing to happen. Yes, quite a paradox. So welcome to my channel. My name is Melinda Van Fleet. I'm an intuitive and energetic empowerment mentor. The empowerment piece comes because I truly want to help you own your greatness too. So all of my stories are real and things that have happened to myself or my husband or clients or things I just see out there, which is conscious awareness. Yes, that is conscious awareness. Paying attention, seeing what's going on, being able to extrapolate and zoom out, along with co-creating with the universe, and magic will happen in your life too. I promise you. So today's topic is the thing before the thing. And this is something I have never heard anyone else talk about. And it's hilarious because I was talking to my husband about it maybe like a month or so ago and explaining this concept to him. And he was like, oh my gosh, I totally get it. I see this. And then I put it away. We hadn't talked about it since. And then this morning, it came up in relation to one of his charters that he was going to go out on. And I was like, here is another example of the thing before the thing. So what is the thing before the thing? I know you're dying to know. Often we want something in our lives. We desire it. We wish to manifest it. And it doesn't happen, but the next thing does. I am 54 years old. I have seen this time and time again. I have seen this in my own life. Again, I've seen this with clients. I have seen this with my husband. I have noticed it with people as well. Conscious awareness. Having evidence of things happening or manifesting, however you want to put it. I think manifesting is very overused, so I'm going to use happening more often than not, is everything. You have evidence. You have evidence. But often we get in our own way and we forget about our evidence. Consciousness. So I want to bring some evidence and help you bring some evidence back into your life. So think about, after this video, think about something that happened for you that you wanted, you desired. And think about if there was something that happened right before, maybe like a week before, maybe 2 weeks before. Sometimes the timing is so close that you even just don't even comprehend it, that didn't happen. So for example, it could be a job. You could have been looking for a job and you thought you were going to get this job and you were the perfect person for this job. And oh my gosh, you were going to get it. You'd be shocked that you didn't get it. And then you didn't get it. And you're like, what the heck? How did I not get this job? I'm like the perfect candidate. Totally makes sense. They should definitely have hired me. How could I have not got this job? And then 2 weeks later, the perfect job falls into your lap. And you're like, oh my gosh. What the heck? That is the thing before the thing. And my theory is that the universe tests us and puts stuff in our path to see if we're really going to stay the course. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll understand staying the course. If you're really going to stay the course, and if you really want that thing. So you often get a thing in your path that maybe really wasn't for you. Maybe it wasn't going to be in your best interest. Maybe it wasn't going to be in the best interest of the other party. And maybe it wasn't going to be in the best interest of the greater good. The greater good. Super important to think about, which I'll get to in a second. And therefore, it really wasn't meant to be. But it's that little test to see if you're going to stay the course. And then what ends up happening that's quite magical is because that thing didn't happen, you kind of release energetic expectations, resistance, and attachment. So that next thing that's actually the thing for you can come through. I personally have had this happen with relationships, with my husband. It's crazy. I've had it happen with jobs. I've seen it happen with different projects. And actually, like the one thing that came up in the conversation with my husband and I was in regards to a project. My husband wanted a certain project again, and it came up for him to research it with someone. And my intuition was that it wasn't really the right fit, but I kept my mouth shut because I wanted him to go through the stages, and he did without attachment. So when that didn't work out, he was not attached. He wasn't upset. And weeks later, like maybe 2 weeks later, so fast, a better opportunity came in for that project. And it totally made sense. And it's amazing. Like, oh, crazy, right? So we have these things like happen all the time, but we're often not conscious to the fact they're happening. And then we layer in more resistance and more attachment and more trying, which is truly like, oh, follow Yoda, don't try. Like that it just gets jankier and jankier and jankier, and you're really just clogging up the pipes. You're just clogging up the pipes. So if you really just take a moment and think about this today, like contemplate it. And if something doesn't come to you, like that's okay. Don't, again, try, like just say, ask the universe, like, give me an example of where this has shown up in my life. Let it go. Go do some mundane task, and it will likely like come back to you sometime throughout the day. You may be washing your hands. You may be taking a walk. You may be taking a shower. Water is amazing for having flow. I mean, there's a reason why, there's the elements, there's, tarot cards, like all these things go back to like water as being something that's really important for like energetic flow. There's a reason why all these tools exist out there. Yes. So don't discount the tools. Tools are good. Tools are good. You just have to know how to use them. That's all. So it's really fascinating, and it really lights me up when I think about this and when I hear stories from other people, when I hear stories from my clients, how they came to me and they were discouraged for something not happening. And we do all this work around letting go of attachments, trusting, believing, still showing up, still staying the course. Don't give up, stay the course, but releasing that resistance. And then the next thing comes through and you're just like, oh my gosh, that was really what was meant to be. So the other piece that I wanted to share that came through this morning on my walk, which was quite incredible, is when it's for the greater good, when it's literally for the greater good, that is the ultimate key to massive success. It really is. You can look at, I'm going to use retail as an example because that's what came through, Walmart and Amazon. Now, someone may tell me that they hate Amazon and, oh, he's a bad person and different things in terms of like taking away business from smaller people. But honestly, Amazon creates jobs. So it is for the greater good. It has created so many jobs, so many business opportunities for people, for entrepreneurs. So it's really how you look at it and how you reframe it, right? Walmart, same thing. So many jobs like in the industry, in terms of retail, in terms of packaging, in terms of transportation, like all the things that you can think of. Those businesses are actually for the greater good. They're really for the greater good. So when you think about things that in terms of what you're trying to achieve, is it for the greater good? Is it for the greater good? And there's other, this may resonate with you based on other spiritual teachings and authors you've read. I can't really think of anything right now off the top of my head, to be honest with you, but I know I've heard that before, for the greater good. I think it actually goes back to the Bible even. Someone can leave me a comment about that, which is great. I mean, that's how massive that is, right? If you have a goal or desire, a dream on your heart that's for the greater good, like really keep going. You may have a hard path ahead of you. You may be a hard path. Jeff Bezos, I heard, was like broke for like 11 years. I think he's getting married now. I saw that yesterday, so maybe that's why this is in my field. Congratulations. I shop on Amazon. Yep. I love it. I heard someone say, like, I think it was an interview where he said he was broke for 11 years. 11 years. He did the hard thing. So yes, stay the course. Stay the course. So, and if you would like to hear more videos on attachment and surrendering, leave me a comment, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions in general, I could riff on anything. Like, this topic is so massive that so many things are in alignment with really understanding how to use your intuition, energetics, and consciousness. If you have a topic suggestion, let me know. And I likely have a story. I have lots of stories. So anyhow, but that's it for today. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. One-on-one mentorship only. MelindaVanFleet.com. I'll see you later. Bye.